let's say you turn this crank and your Hot Wheels set doesn't move up the ramp. It'll go down, but it won't go up. This is just actually a really poorly designed product, and shame on them for not thinking of an adjustment, which would have been really easy for them to implement. They just didn't think that far. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. It's really not that hard, and a temporary fix at minimum would be some double-sided tape if you have some. I could also recommend some rubber strips, and I'll show you why I say rubber strips. All right, you can do this. It's very easy. There are you can pop off all the accessories that kind of go on this. They all just kind of pop off, and you'll be left with this piece, and you'll be left with the whole track. What you need to do is loosen these 4 screws and take out these 3 along the top. So out, 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 bottom guys out. And then to get these handles out, actually all you do is push in here, and you'll see there's a little thing that you push. I don't have mine in right now. And the handles come off right there. See that little clip? You would be pushing right there. Undoes this clip. Handles come off. Okay, so we have our handles off. We've got our screws out. I have the bottom one still like setting in there, but they won't fall out very easily. So we can pop off one of the sides, and I'll show you what happens. We remove that. So you'll see inside, out of the wildly poorly designed product, is a string. This string inside this wheel. Take off those, it's okay. This can come out too if it falls out, that's okay. There's a string in here, and that string stretches over time, as strings do. Hence why this is such a poor design. They did not anticipate for the string to stretch quick like it does, especially once you store this thing for a little bit without using it, and a section of the string will stretch more than the others, and then the whole string is just stretched. So it loses the tightness here. Now, I tried to come up with some easier, quicker solutions, including like some washers, and none of it quite works without telling you guys to upgrade and change the screws. So I came up with a solution that kind of should temporarily work at a minimum, and long-term, you might need to replace the string, which will require tearing the whole thing apart. Or actually, I bet if you tied a knot, I can show you where on this, you might be able to take up some of that slack too. So what you'll see I did with the double-side tape here. So I put double-side tape here, and then there's rubber. You can spin this, rubber, double-side tape, rubber, right, the stock rubber, and then double-sided tape. So kind of every other, I just added a little bit of double-sided tape, foam tape. Now, I do presume this will wear, and it may get gunked up in the track, but at some point, I promise you, you will have to fully disassemble this and do a little bit more work. Let me show you what has to be done in the other side of the track. Okay, so if we move this guy, well, I can't right now because I've got it torn apart. So if you look in here, right where this guy is, there's a connection here, and there's a connection here. Now what you'll see is there's a metal crimp in there, that silver little thing. Technically, if you were to uncrimp, tie a knot, or uncrimp and tighten the rope and then recrimp, you would effectively tighten the rope. The rope just becomes stretched. So we just need to shorten the rope to make the tension tighter at the wheel. The wheel acts as a clutch so that the kids can't break this thing easily. And it's a good design that it's a clutch. It's a bad design that the clutch is non-adjustable. Without it being adjustable, we have to come up with a different solution, which is tightening the string or enlarging this wheel, which isn't an easy fix. We're effectively enlarging the wheel a little bit by adding these foam blocks, and we're adding extra grip because the rest is just plastic. This is my solution for now, and I'll update you guys if I do the full teardown to shorten the rope and show you what you might need for that. So now we're just gonna reassemble, and there is an important part to not miss. There's a notch here, and the notch actually has to be on this side where this raised lip is here. So we need to shove this through. We've got our tape already installed. We set this back down, and there is a little spot that it notches into. I'll show you one sec. This little notch right here, there is on both sides. It's the same thing. There's this little guy that kind of goes in. So Get your red knob through the hole, drop that into that little clip. And now we're just gonna attach all of our screws, screw it all back down. But this should rotate and move our guy, which it does, okay? And I will attach the screws and then I'll test it for you. You know, as I was piecing this back together, I wanted to mention something you could remove if you don't like how loud this toy is. And I just think toys are obnoxiously loud sometimes, and I want to quiet them often for my kid. So this little yellow tang is inside right here. And all it does is as the wheel spins, it creates a little tick, 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 tick. You can just take this screw out and the item, and keep the screw out and it, and you can just discard it or set it aside. And you'll see now when I spin, there's no clicking noise from that little tang that goes tick, 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 tick as it goes. All right, do be sure that you don't over tighten into these plastic screws, well, metal screws into plastic. You'll strip it and then you are kind of SOL actually. So our handles, just make sure when we reattach them, we do them in opposite directions. They should only go on one way due to a little locator. So stick it on, push it till it clicks, and then you're good to go. Reinstall your plastic pieces. Let's test it out. All right, so we've got our test truck here, and as you can see, before it was slipping, and now it really kind of doesn't even slip at all, not even with force. And you wouldn't want to intentionally slip it because you'll wear out that foam we just put in. So click it in, goes right on up, and we're back to working. Hey, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you, Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever. Comment, like, subscribe. I will show a full video. If this happens to me again, I'll show you how to shorten the string. It'll be more of a full teardown to do that. So thanks for watching.